A nearly 2-week manhunt has come to an end in rural Quebec. Authorities believe they have found the body of 44-year-old Martin Carpentier. The discovery was made on the same day that his two daughters, Romy and Norah, were laid to rest. Mike Armstrong has been following the story extensively and joins us now from Montreal. Mike, this story has captivated Quebec, of course, and frankly, much of the country. Incredibly sad story on many, many levels. What do we know about the discovery of Martin Carpentier? And because, as I understand, this was at least near an area where police had searched, correct?
Absolutely. So it was about 6:30 last night. A homeowner on a street called Saint-Lazare would have found a body behind his garage. It's sort of a garage set aside from the home. Now this would be about 3 kilometers only from the command center. I spoke to police just minutes ago who told me not only is this an area that they checked during the manhunt, it's one of the first areas they checked. So the question now will be, did they go by, sort of check off that home before he was there and then he came afterwards, or was he there before and they simply missed him? But all police are saying right now is a tweet that came out last night. They believe the person would have committed suicide, and from what we're hearing, the person would have hanged himself. Anthony?
Now, investigators still have not revealed details surrounding the girls' deaths. When can we expect more on this investigation overall?
Police say they'll have a press conference probably tomorrow or Thursday. They just have a lot of information to go through, sift through, and bring together before they speak to us. But they want to put together a timeline so we can figure out sort of when Carpentier died, his condition perhaps, when the girls died. And really, it's unfortunate, though, there are still a lot of questions that we may never have the answer to because Carpentier is dead.
Yeah, the big question is why, and that will elude so many people. It's such an incredibly difficult story, but this happened on the same day that the funeral occurred for the two sisters. How were these two young girls remembered?
It was a very, very emotional day. A few hundred people turned out for the visitation and then later for the funeral. A TV was actually set up outside the funeral home so that people could sort of participate, watch what was going on inside. As I said, very, very emotional. We had cousins and aunts and the mother herself speak about Romy and Norah and talk about what they were like. A lot of the focus in that ceremony was on their smiles and the smiles that they gave to other people. And I re-listened to the mother's tribute this morning, and one of the things that she said was quite beautiful when she said she thanked her two daughters for choosing her to be her mother, to be their mother, and also she remembered every single kick, every time they kicked inside her stomach while she was pregnant. Anthony?
Incredibly courageous for her to even speak, given the circumstances. My goodness. All right, Mike, thank you so much for that update. Mike Armstrong joining us from Montreal. Thank you again.